Hey guys, this is Bert with Kalos Services, and I want to give you the answer to a few common questions on taking care of your unit. So as a homeowner, you want to make sure your unit lasts as long as possible, and you're probably wondering, between the recommended maintenances that we suggest twice a year, are there things that you can do to help this unit stay clean and last longer? Yes, absolutely. First thing I want to talk about is keeping your drain clean. The drain is probably the #1 reason that we get called out to a system. As the system runs, condensation builds up from the humidity that's in the air inside your home. It forms on the coil, it drips down, and then drains out on a pipe and goes outside. And these drains, they can clog up and then back up, and it shuts off your AC unit because of this safety that keeps it from flooding. If you are proactive on the drain, you can help prevent a lot of the clog ups that can happen between the time that we come out and do professional cleaning and maintenance on the system. So let's talk about how to do that. Every drain has some sort of setup like this for servicing. It's a service cap that just pulls right out, and then you have a service T that you can dump stuff down in there and clean out. It might not be the exact layout on your unit, but you find your drain coming down and then look for the white PVC with the cap on it. There's your service cap. All right, so this service access, I'll take that off, and then I can put down the drain water, cleaners, whatever I need to maintain or clear an issue with this drain. So there's a lot of questions about what you can and can't use in a drain, what might be bad for the system. Anything that's a really strong heavy chemical like bleach, that has the potential to create problems inside our system. Break down the coils, the metals that are there, cause corrosion to happen faster. We don't want that. We recommend a simple solution like cleaning vinegar. You just have your white cleaning vinegar. It's a mild cleaner that you can use anywhere, and you put that down the drain, and that helps to break down the algae and build up in your drain. I would suggest that once a month we come out here and we take this cap off, we open it up, we'll put a little funnel in there, and we're going to start our cleaning process by dumping down a hot gallon of water down this port right here, and we'll dump it down slowly. As you pour it through, if you were to pour way too fast, you have the potential of overflowing and spilling into your safety overflow. So let's just dump it in here. Nothing aggressive, it's just hot water, and we're pouring that down our drain. And this will push out some of the chunks that might be in the drain section that goes underground. Once we've dumped our hot water down the drain, I like to follow it up with a cup or 2 cups of vinegar. It doesn't take a whole lot. You don't need an exact amount. We just want some vinegar down in there. It sits in the drain line and helps eat away at anything that might be growing, trying to clog up your drain. So that's a simple thing you can do. I would say once a month is a great practice. When you're going there to check your filter, let's dump some hot water down. Let's put a little vinegar, and we'll keep that drain cleaner longer, hopefully avoid the backups. Next thing that you'll need, if your drain line is clogged, what we usually do to unclear it is we take a shop vac, wet vac, something that you can hook up outside to that drain and actually suck all the water out. Now, people have used their compressed air and blown it out through the drain port, or hook up with the hose. That works too. It's just typically a little bit harder to get the job done right. Shop vac makes it really easy. So if you got your shop vac, I'll go with you outside, show you where you hook up and how to get this done. Okay, so outside we're going to want to find out, where does your drain come out and dump? Most systems have it dump somewhere near your outside unit. So you see here, we have this set up coming right here near the unit. You might find your drain coming out of the wall. A lot of times it's actually coming up out of the ground. It's been buried. It comes up out of the ground. Most home setups, that drain is somewhere near that unit. Now, there are other times that you'll have to walk around the perimeter of your house and find out where this drain is. Maybe it's going down a side wall or out a different angle, but somewhere around that house, you're going to have a piece of PVC coming up. There should be some evidence on the ground that water's been dripping there. And when you hook up to there with your vacuum, it'll pull suction from that AC unit. So let me show you how I do that here with the shop vac. Now I have this awesome big shop vac because I'm doing this every single day, but any shop vac will work. And all you need to do is hook it straight up to there. As you can see, most attachments aren't going to fit straight to your drain. If you have one, great. A quick little easy hack is to take a rag, make sure the rag is wet, and we're just going to seal the extra gaps on this drain with that rag. This will help me get a little bit better suction on the drain when I turn that vacuum on. Again, this isn't rocket science. You can use duct tape, you can use whatever you want on here. I'm using a wet rag just to show you how simple this is. It doesn't need to be overthought. We're just stuffing the air gaps, and we'll turn this on and suck from our drain. Let's head back inside. Okay, if your vacuum has done its job and pulled that clog free, you're going to hear the air pulling through this drain system. That's a great sound right there. That means I've broke that clog free. Now at this point, water can drain out of there. We've broken the clog. What I like to do is while I have that vacuum hooked up, I'm going to flush a little bit of water down there and help get the remaining stuff that's sitting in that line. That algae that builds up over time that Florida is famous for, we're going to clear some of that out. So let me show you how to do that real quick. I'm just going to take the cap off here for this service port. Drop a funnel in there so I don't make a mess. And I just have hot water, that's it. Now there are some situations where the clog is so bad that your vacuum was not able to break that clog. And that might be time for you to call someone from our team out there, and it might be a little worse than normal, and we'll take care of it for you. So all I'm doing is flushing water out while we got the suction of that vacuum pulling through. We're just flushing the drain. Typically, while I have a vacuum hooked up, I'll just do a couple gallons, flush as much as I can out of there, and then I will go out and we'll turn off our vacuum. I'll just pull everything off the drain so that I can purge it from inside. And we almost have this wrapped up. Okay, final step in getting this drain back to its normal state is we got to prime the section in there that's called the trap. Really simple. All you got to do is once the vacuum's turned off and it's unhooked in there, we're just going to put a little more water down. Usually this is about a gallon of water that's needed, and we'll just dump that slowly down. This will also let you know if you've cleared it. If you dump this water and it goes down your drain, that's great news. You've taken care of that clog. This is an important step. Don't forget at the finish to prime your drain, pour water back down. Okay, last but not least, our safety switch still has water in it. We're going to go ahead and clear that out. Now, real handy tool, turkey baster. You might have one in the kitchen. You might not. Well, we can take that water out of that float switch that way. If you don't have a turkey baster on hand, don't overthink this. Not a big deal. We're just trying to get the water out of here. Give our float switch a reset. You can put a dry rag down in there, soak up whatever water you got. Once that's empty of the water, your switch can now go back in there. And we're ready to turn on the AC and get that cold air blowing. Okay, we've got our display back. Usually that thermostat's going to go a 5-minute time delay, and then our AC is going to be turning back on for us, and we'll have cold air. So the important thing for you to know is there's not a lot that you can mess up in this process. You don't have to be worried that you're going to break something or damage something with the water. That drain system just runs straight outside from that service port. And even in taking the cap of the float switch off, don't worry about it. It just pulls out, slides back in. There's nothing there that you can really mess up. And so that's the good news. Feel free to attempt this, and you can take care of that really common maintenance-related problem on your own. Again, if you find for some reason that clog's really bad and you're not able to break it free, or you just want us to come out and give it a full professional cleaning, we'd be happy to do that. We do open up these units and we do use some cleaners, and we do a little bit more of a thorough process than just unclogging that drain line. But I wanted to give you the tools that you need to get that AC back up and running, and hopefully that was helpful for you.